Hello, everyone. My name is Trevor Whitaker, and I would first like to thank you guys for tuning in today. Today, we're going to be reading just a little bit from the book What Color is My World? And this book is by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, very famous basketball player. And this book talks a lot about the lost history of African American inventors. And today, we're going to show them a little bit of appreciation by reading and learning more about their inventions. So, we're going to talk about two today, two very important people. The first person we're going to talk about is Alfred L. Crowe, who invented the ice cream scoop. Now, let's take a moment to hear some fun facts about ice cream. Americans eat an average of 26.4 pounds of ice cream and other frozen dairy products per person every year. That's a lot of ice cream. I don't know about y'all, but that's a lot. The most popular flavors are vanilla, chocolate, butter pecan, and strawberry. I'm personally a chocolate fan, but I don't really know about y'all, so. Now, let's read a little bit more about this invention. Inventing fancy electrical stuff is cool and all, but here's an invention that speaks to my heart and stomach. The ice cream scoop. So simple you'd think that whoever invented ice cream would have thought of it the very next day. Yet it took a black hotel porter, that's the guy who carries the luggage, by the way, to come up with it. Alfred L. Crowe was working in Pittsburgh when he noticed how hard it was to dig frozen ice cream from its containers. The poor slob doing the scooping usually had to use both hands and a couple of utensils, and still the ice cream would stick to everything. Crowe was 30 years old in 1897 when he received his patent for the mechanical ice cream mold and disher, which is still the same basic design used all over the world, more than 100 years later. We have one in our kitchen drawer today. Here's a picture of ice cream, and actually here's a picture of what his invention first looked like. See that right there? Very cool. So that's just a little bit about Alfred L. Crowe. And now we're going to read a little bit about Lonnie Johnson, who invented something that I'm pretty sure everybody plays with, called the Super Soaker. And let's hear some fun facts about the Super Soaker. More than 200 million Super Soakers were sold in its first 10 years of production. Think about that. Almost $1 million worth of Super Soakers have been sold since 1992. In 2000, Lonnie Johnson was inducted into the Inventors Hall of Fame. This is a picture of Lonnie Johnson. Now let's read a little bit more about his invention. Not every invention has to be something practical. Sometimes an invention can change the world by making it a whole lot more fun. That's what happened when a nuclear engineer named Lonnie Johnson created the Super Soaker in 1991. It would be hard to find a kid in America who hasn't played with at least one. Lonnie Johnson grew up in Mobile, Alabama, and went to Tuskegee University. When he's not designing the coolest squirt guns of all time, he's inventing other stuff, like the Johnson Thermoelectric Energy Conversion System, which is a system that provides a more efficient way to use heat to generate energy. Basically, this could be the hope for more widespread use of solar energy. Right now, solar energy systems only convert about 30% of solar energy into electricity, which makes it more expensive than burning oil or coal. But Lonnie's invention raises that efficiency rate to more than 60%, I know this invention is probably a lot more important than the squirt gun, but hey, I'm a kid. Here is a picture of the squirt gun that Mr. Johnson invented. So these are just two short little stories about these inventors and what they created. And I really hope that you guys try to give this book a try. It's one that is very good, and it's one that you really do learn a lot from. So, again, we'd love to thank you guys for tuning in, and God bless.